Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I am Uzma Jafri. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Thursday, the 1st of March. India-Jordan exchanges 12 documents in diverse areas following bilateral talks. Pakistan to be placed on financial watchdog, FATF's grey list in June. And foreign nationals celebrate Holi in India's Vrindavan town. And now for all the details. A militant was killed on Thursday in an encounter with security forces in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation in Bandipora district, which turned into an encounter after militants opened firing.
Security forces gunned down a militant in an encounter in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province on Thursday. The forces launched a search and cordon operation in Hajin area of Bandipora district in the wee hours of Thursday, following a tip-off about the presence of militants there. The encounter ensued as militants opened fire at them. Police suspect the slain militant was a member of Pakistan-based Lashkar-e-Taiba, or LET, as a senior official of Jammu and Kashmir police tweeted. India accuses Pakistan of training and arming militants and helping them infiltrate across the line of control that divides the Kashmir region. Pakistan denies the allegations. The South Asian neighbours have fought 2 of their 3 wars since independence in 1947 over Muslim-majority Kashmir, which they both claim in full but rule in part.
Jordan's King Abdullah II, who was on a 3-day visit to India on Thursday, met Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in capital New Delhi. The bilateral meeting between the leaders was followed by exchange of 12 documents in diverse areas between India and Jordan.
Jordan's King Abdullah II bin Al Hussein, who is on the last leg of his 3-day visit to India on Thursday, met Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in capital New Delhi. After a bilateral meeting between the leaders, both India and Jordan exchanged 12 documents in diverse areas to step up bilateral cooperation, including areas of defence, culture and health. Earlier in the day, both Prime Minister Modi and King Abdullah II attended special address on Islamic heritage and promoting moderation. Representatives from Islamic institutions of all denominations from across the country also attended the event. Addressing the event, Modi praised the Indian charm and said all major religions in the world were born and brought up in India.
चाहे वह 2500 साल पहले भगवान बुद्ध हो या पिछली शताब्दी में महात्मा गांधी हो, अमन और मोहब्बत के पैगाम की खुशबू भारत के चमन से सारी दुनिया में फैली है.
Accompanied by a business delegation, King Abdullah arrived in India early this week. He was welcomed and received by Prime Minister Narendra Modi upon his arrival. King Abdullah's 3-day trip to New Delhi is seen as further enhancing Jordan's relation with its 4th largest trading partner, India.
In news from Pakistan, Pakistan on Wednesday said the Financial Action Task Force is set to include it in a watch list of nations not doing enough to curb terror financing. Confirming the decision to place it on the watchdog's grey list, Islamabad's Foreign Ministry said it will soon come up with an action plan to tackle the problem.
Pakistan on Wednesday confirmed that it is set to be placed on the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF's terror financing watch list in June this year. During the weekly briefing, the country's Foreign Office spokesman, Dr. Mohammad Faisal, said that the financial watchdog had decided to place Pakistan on its grey list, but the statement that it will be transferred from the grey to the black list is not true. Faisal said Pakistan will be assigned to the grey list in June once an action plan has been mutually negotiated. According to the spokesperson, FATF had highlighted certain deficiencies in the anti-money laundering and counterfeiting of terrorism financing framework for Pakistan. Pakistan was earlier included in the FATF's grey list in 2012 and was removed 3 years later after it took some steps to counter terror financing.
Moving on. Activists in India's southern Tamil Nadu province have denounced the construction of naval camps on an uninhabited island by Sri Lankan Navy. Ceded to Sri Lanka by India in 1974, the uninhabited island of Kachathivu remains a disputed territory between fishermen of both the nations.
Indian activists on Wednesday denounced the construction of naval camps on an uninhabited island by Sri Lankan Navy. The Fishermen's Association in India's southern Tamil Nadu province objecting the move said the construction of camps at Kachathivu Island was a ploy by China to check on India. Kachathivu Island off the eastern seaboard in the Bay of Bengal is frequently visited by Indian fishermen who use it as a destination to dry their nets and catch fish.
இரண்டு நாடுகளுமே அந்த பகுதியில் ராணுவங்களை அமைக்கிறது நிரந்தர கட்டடங்களை அமைக்கிறது என்பது கூடாதுங்கிறது அந்த ஒப்பந்தத்தோட சாராம்சம். ஆனால் அதையெல்லாம் மீறி இன்னைக்கு இலங்கை அரசு அந்த கச்சத்தீவு பகுதியில் தன்னுடைய கடற்படை தளத்தை அமைச்சிருக்காங்க.
இந்த சூழலில் இன்னைக்கு சீனாவும் இலங்கையும் ஒரு நட்புறவு நாடா இந்தியாவோட கூடுதலான நட்புறவு நாடா மாறிக்கிட்டு இருக்கிற வேளையில் இது மாதிரி அவங்க நடவடிக்கைகள் இந்தியாவை ஒரு அச்சுறுத்த
According to Sri Lanka's External Affairs Ministry, Kachathivu is an uninhabited island that was formed due to volcanic eruption in the 14th century. In 1921, the island, which is strategically important for fishing activities, was claimed by both India and Sri Lanka. Ceded to Sri Lanka by former Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1974, Kachathivu still remains a disputed territory between fishermen of both the neighbouring countries.
A band by the name of Blood Rocks from India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province aims to take Sufi rock genre in Kashmiri music to grand platforms. The band performs all over the valley and is loved by the locals.
The young generation of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province is hell-bent on touching new heights and making a mark for themselves in today's highly competitive world. Sufi rock bands are going popular among the people of Valley and are attracting the new generation towards the new trends of music. A budding band by the name of Blood Rocks of the Valley is working hard to bring change in Kashmiri music and aims to spread the genre of Sufi rock music across boundaries.
बहुत सारे टैलेंटेड बैंड्स हैं, म्यूज़िक बैंड्स हैं कश्मीर में. हम भी क्या कहते हैं इसको अपनी बैंड के थ्रू से अपने इसमें से कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि सूफी रॉक म्यूज़िक जो है उसको प्रमोट करें कश्मीर में.
The band members have been doing concerts and live shows which are loved by the locals.
हम भी अट्रैक्ट हो रहे, जो यूथ है वो कहीं ना कहीं एंजॉय करते इस चीज़ को, उनको पसंद आता है ये सुनना. कहीं ना कहीं आप सूफिज़म के साथ जोड़ते हैं, आप एक यूथ की जो उनका नीड है आज जिससे वो इंस्पायर होते हैं. तो मेरे हिसाब से इट्स ओके टू ऐड द थिंग्स which youth might like. So I think this is good to be in bands and all that.
The band initially faced struggle but have started receiving good reviews now. It has gradually emerged victorious in almost every city of the valley and is hoping to spread the Sufi rock in the valley on a grand level.
Buddhist devotees in India's northern Leh city participated in spiritual Gochar procession on Wednesday. The ritual is an effort towards calming ego by performing prostration on roadside. The procession marked the first month of the Tibetan calendar.
Hundreds of devotees from different walks of life participated in Gochar procession to show reverence to triple mantras of the Buddha in India's northern Leh city on Wednesday. The procession marks first month of the Tibetan calendar. Devotees were seen tirelessly performing Gochars where one lay its body on the ground and chant holy mantras. The ritual is an effort towards subjugating ego by performing prostration on the roadside.
रोड साइड पे आप गोचर इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि रोड साइड पे जब आप प्रोस्टेशन करोगे उससे आपका एक अपने आप में एक ईगो होता है, अपने आप में एक किस्म का एक ईगो होता है कि मैं ये हूँ, मैं वो हूँ. आप रोड साइड पे पूरा मास के साथ प्रोस्टेशन करने से आपका एक ईगो जो है ना वो कम डाउन हो जाता है.
सोलजा तंगपो जो टिबेटन कैलेंडर के हिसाब से फर्स्ट मंथ जो मनाया जाता है, सारे हिमालयन रीजन जो बुद्धिस्ट धर्म को मानते हैं, इस पवित्र मंथ को बहुत पवित्र रूप से मनाते हैं.
After every 100 prostration or gochar, devotees were served prasadam and tea. Lunar month of the Tibetan calendar is considered very auspicious. The 3-day procession started from Chatsalgang in Leh town and will conclude at the same point.
With the vibrant spring festival of Holi round the corner, people all over India are ushering in the festival of colours. Tourists from around the globe gathered in India's northern holy town of Vrindavan to celebrate special floral Holi.
Foreign nationals belonging to different countries gathered in India's northern town of Vrindavan to celebrate Holi with different and colourful flowers. The annual festival is associated with the eternal love of Lord Krishna and his consort Radha. It also marks the onset of spring. Hundreds of devotees in India's northern holy town of Vrindavan showered flowers along with colour powders as they celebrated the festival. Tourists from different countries blended in colours of the annual festival and expressed their joy.
For me, it's really special, and I never have this kind of experience.
Glad, blissful, everything,
and amazing.
Locals smeared each other with colour powder and showered flower petals to celebrate the festival. Holi is a festival of joy and buoyancy celebrated to herald the spring season when nature, casting off the winter gloom, looks at its best.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. India-Jordan exchanges 12 documents in diverse areas following bilateral talks. Pakistan to be placed on financial watchdog FATF's grey list in June. And foreign nationals celebrate Holi in India's Vrindavan town. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.